somewhere in Switzerland. Zhong Manke, a Ugandan teenager of Chinese origin, has displayed coffee products from Uganda.
Setting up a cupping of Ugandan coffee from Great Lakes.
This she does en route to the village, College Alpine Beau Soleil, where she goes to school. With the help of her teacher, Andrew Prosser.
So this is Coco on the cupping process, and she's just breaking the crust to see if she can smell any good things or any bad things.
Bystanders are taken through contaminated and non-contaminated coffee, something they appreciate before testing.
You came from Uganda?
I'm half Kenyan, half Ugandan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
She had a passion which made her start marketing, which she practices from farm level.
Uganda has very fertile lands where we can grow a lot of different crops, and it basically would be very, very impactful if we can find a way to industrialize growing coffee, but at a household level, rather than making gigantic farms where they're owned by large corporations.
The farm is located 90 kilometers off Kampala-Masaka Highway in the Kalungu district of central Uganda.
There are a lot of different plants here.
This is where Coco's love for coffee farming and production started.
I know it will take a long time because we've already established everything here. People already have the plants that they're growing. We already have the amounts of money that people are paying for coffee. And to change that would be very difficult. However, if we can start from just impacting smaller communities, we can grow it on a larger scale and make it a nationwide crop where everyone can enjoy the benefits of growing this crop.
Her focus is on Arabica coffee, which thrives in highland areas. The vision is to add value to Uganda and Africa's Arabica coffee.
As coffee consumption is not a huge thing. We don't drink a lot of coffee here. And so if we can find a way to encourage farmers to grow this coffee, and we can maybe increase exports and encourage farmers to be paid fairly for the amount of coffee that they're growing, we can increase basically and benefit the economies of single farmers rather than large conglomerates and large farms.
This is in line with President Yoweri Museveni, who has emphasized value addition on coffee.
A kilogram of coffee may give us US dollars 2.5 as a raw material. However, the same kilogram roasted, ground into powder, and packaged will give the cleverer foreigners who added those steps abroad US dollars 40. Africans get $2.5 per kilo, and the same kilo transformed into finished products by foreigners bring them $40. This is how Africa has been a major donor to the parts of the world that are managed by cleverer people.
According to the International Coffee Organization, Arabica coffee accounts for around 60 to 70% of global coffee production, while Robusta coffee accounts for about 30 to 40%. In terms of consumption, Arabica leads against Robusta, Liberica, and Excelsa.
We do not only lose money per kilogram of coffee, we also lose jobs. The roasting jobs, the grinding jobs, and the packaging jobs are done by the children of the foreigners. While Africa's children are drowning in the Mediterranean Sea, going to prosperous Europe and running away from the impoverished Africa.
Coffee is the second traded commodity in the world after oil. According to the International Coffee Organization, Oil accounts for around 15 to 20% of global commodity trade. Coffee accounts for 5 to 7%, natural gas at 4 to 6%, and sugar at 3 to 5%. Uganda is part of the statistics. With the support of her father, Zhong Manke is taking her passion for Arabica coffee production higher. At 16 years of age, her dream is to promote coffee and turn it into a game changer for Ugandans and beyond.
Uganda is one of the largest export country for coffee, already launched in international market. But now the next step for us is to find what is the special on it, the special of this coffee.
Because we have such amazing agricultural lands, we have a lot of potential to create even more exports than we have now, to maybe increase the income of every household, increase the income of the country, to develop the country further, even if it's just by impacting households.
Coffee is Uganda's leading foreign exchange earner. In 2021, Uganda earned 718.96 million US dollars from coffee exports, up from 515.53 million US dollars in 2020. Henry Okrut, UBC.